I think it's up and running. I hope it is. Change that. Do that. Come on. There we go. And I think we're good. More or less. Okay. Okay. So we're continuing the main story. Once the loading screen's all wrapped up, should be nice. Just increase the volume a little bit so I can hear at a moderate rate. So I don't know if it's just me or if like Dragon Age Inquisition is normally quiet. Like music I already know is not playing, but that's for copyright reasons. Talk
Ugh.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Okay, that angle weird.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Can't say I'm not grateful to hear that.
I can be harsh, I know. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
You're asking me?
You're not a follower of the Kyun. You could be. I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Okay, I'll return over.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
No specific place. My mercenary band worked mostly in the free marches, however.
At least until you crossed the waking sea to reach the Conclave, I suppose. Tell me, do you consider the free marches your home? Are you eager to go back?
Wherever I am is home enough for me.
That's how I feel now, after years of tending to business for the Divine.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
Oh, we know them,
Is there any harm in us becoming a little closer?
Plenty.
Is that right?
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentegast, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne. I joined the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lord.
That's cool, mate.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentegasts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentegasts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that?
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentegasts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Oh, we're doing Dragon Hunting later on. I'm tired.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Fine.
I'll let you get back to work.
Yeah, okay. Don't think he's gonna sell me anything new.
May God bless you.
He had better.
I'm gonna assume nothing new. No, it is good. Okay. Onwards and upwards, they say.
Need something? Carry on.
So I'm assuming like that's the main story for this.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
Yes.
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust?
Definitely.
Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I would say a death god, but I don't know if that's an actual thing in the Good Age movies.
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
We're still doing that for the fun
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
I need to seriously, I know there's a way to change appearance in the game. I just don't know.
So it's true. Papa has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports. There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Glad to see traitors are dealt with quickly.
We must do whatever it takes to protect our interests. I am pleased that you agree.
I have no tolerance for traitors.
You take a harsh view, but I suppose that is the way in these troubled times. We will make the Inquisition a force to fear. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Traitors are just annoying to deal with. Like, sometimes when you get a traitor as a character in the story, it's pretty neat. Other times, just like, come on, why? Stop it. It's annoying. I totally am listening to something in here when I can't hear it.
Are we going to have new verses of the Chant of Light?
Let's see, so else you got anything new?
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence of an intriguing artifact in the hinterlands. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best I could determine.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
You're an apostate. Yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
We'll look more into that
We'll
later.
talk later.
Goodbye.
First off, let's check the credits. that's not even a hard to make. It's easy.
Flister sent me over to see if you need it.
So the only upgrade I can do is the regeneration. I have more than enough. So regeneration potions are.
Thank you, no.
better now.
Can't eat while I'm working. Crumbs in a potion could ruin everything. You're back. And in one piece.
Farewell.
No. Well, main story quest, let's go.
Your kind killed the most holy. Lies. Your kind let her die. Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer. We are all part of the Inquisition.
And what does that mean exactly?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you done enough?
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald will restore order as you've promised.
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
Well, that happened. Just need to check something real quick. Odd. Okay.
The walls will be standing when you return, I hope. There is no authority until another divine is chosen.
In due time, Andraste will be our guide, not some dazed wanderer on a mountainside.
I'll make sure they see reason in Valroyo.
I pray you're right.
Okay.
Oh, make her hear my cry. Seek me by
The
your
Apothecariodon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as
Greetings,
possible,
Herald
dear
of
mother.
Andraste.
world.
How fares your quest to seal the breach?
I'm doing everything within my power.
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy burden. I hope you do not carry it alone. We remember Andraste, but Andraste did not carry the Chant of Light alone. She had generals, advisors, even her husband for a time. Do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
I appreciate your insight, Mother Giselle.
Take it for whatever it is worth. You walk a difficult path, and there is little enough I can do to aid you. In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Farewell.
Farewell.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Master Adar, this is the Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are our legion. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
His Grace was all bluster then.
Even should he leave, the Marquis will share his thoughts on us upon his return to Val Royeaux. Every guest we receive, and we will receive them, will spread the Inquisition's story.
Of how we are tyrants.
An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montilyet.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
That will help.
Ooh, I got a lot of XP from that.
If you find anything, please bring it in.
Okay.
These truths the
To the
Maker has
wolf.
revealed to me.
Okay. Detailed study on underworld pestilence. Dialogue options related to criminal activities. It's not bad. Okay. All the searching damage. That is useful for finding stuff. Interesting. Okay, and the Inquisition itself. Don't care really. That is useful. That's pretty nice. Kind of want to do Eagle Eye. Let's do it. That's very useful. Jeez, we got stuff everywhere. that's the area that allows me to change my face. Gather coin. Jeez. 47. Gee, I'm level 5. Okay.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm more concerned this won't actually solve any problems.
I agree. It just lends credence to the idea that we should care what the Chantry says.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Am I teleporting there right now? Well, am I going there right now? If I'm going there right now, then I just did a oops. Okay, I did an oops. Damn. I was gonna put someone and get money and have like one other person work on something. Dang. Whatever. Whatever. As they say. Oh, at least we're progressing the main story. That's what matters. Since if we progress the story, we get access to even more glorious things. Yes. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Da da dee 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 doo dee da 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 dee dee da. Ding doo dee 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 doo. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so that's done. Any moment now, we're gonna have it going on, man. Here we go.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Fight him.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Okay, well, might as well do all this for the XP purposes. Sweet and glorious XP. Already know I'd be getting more if I pick the other perks. I'm curious what the max level in this game is. Okay.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many
Translation, not until you progress the main story. Okay.
It seems that powers align against this one.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, a wicked Kunari sent to subvert the Maker's word.
We came here in peace, simply to talk. And this is what you do. I implore you, let us sit down together to deal with the real threat.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Yeah, that's funny.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
Why is he impressed? Save me the trouble.
Was that display supposed to impress me?
On the contrary, it wasn't for you at all.
Huh.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo, is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
Maybe.
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
But before that, we must wander.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. Do you truly believe you are the Maker's chosen?
I do believe it. Do you have a better explanation?
Several, but are they the truth? I am left to question all I have been taught. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Oh, jeez.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
I mean, it's a who knows, it just might be. But before that, we got some food. Whoa.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
That was a loud sound. Whee! Bam. Da 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 da. Okay. Empire of the North. There's a lot of reading.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
This is true, but I have more important things called acquiring passive experience. Kind of. Let's wander around.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real?
Yes.
The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
Yeah.
That's what we're attempting, yes.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, he is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Things
Ever since our divine was burned, toothless old things are lost without her.
And more experience.
Maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, Maker, where is the comfort? Have you come to scavenge now that the divine lies cold? Whisper your cune against the chant? Leave me. My emptiness will not be borne by you. Maker, show me the light.
Okay.
The Templars didn't even
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not?
I didn't
I
press
have an
any button.
invitation
Okay.
for you.
Cool. I got an invitation to go to a court. Oh, yeah, it's neat. Can I go to the shop now? Yes, excellent. Jesus, okay. Looking for schematics. Wow, you are Garbo. Okay. See ya. I'd rather craft my own gear. I don't really want to buy my own.
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry.
Wow, nothing. That's a bummer. Yeah, that sucks. Jeez, it's attacks all the way over there. Pretty good.
This cannot stand. How can it stand?
I mean, this does. Read. Oh.
Must be something here.
I suppose.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received with my
Just kind of spam it. I'm actually curious. I'll get a level up just by being here.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of ailing Mother Havara. I am rather overwhelmed.
Another plaque, and I'm pretty sure I will, so. Okay, now this is what we're talking about. Tier 2. I'm just gonna. Jeez. Sheesh. Yeesh, dude. I'm a bit poor right now. No, I kind of want to hold on to money for right now. Do I have anything that's kind of garbo? Yeah. Dude. Keeping the sword for Cassandra. Okay. Okay, doesn't touch a person. See, do you have a quest maybe that he unlocks better stuff?
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and Val Royaux can be...
And what did they need?
All's well, it seems.
There's a thing. Hold up. Status energy, fill the area. I mean, the cooldown's not too bad. Kind of want to level this up. That one's not bad. Travel.
Well, that was a change of affairs.
Okay, so return. So for the main quest, I gotta go back to the Chantry. We will have a wonderful stroll.
This is bullshit.
We will have a wonderful stroll. NPC in the background. This is BS.
If I might have a moment of your time.
You.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
Fellow mages? We have nothing in common.
More than you'd think, and certainly more in common than with Templar thugs.
Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Okay. So... Huh. So it's either chase after...
Return to Haven.
Yeah, I got a lot of different things to do. But before that, I think this is the place where I change my face, so I'm gonna change my face real quick. I want to say this is, but I'm not positive. This is also where I get good schematics for like weapons and armor. Oh.
Handle the mirror with care. It has been known to bite.
All over the kind of weird transformation. I want to say this is it. Is it? I think it is. It is. Cool. Stupid freaking mustache. Okay. Modify the nose. Okay, no, the nose has nothing to do with it. Positioning. Oh, it's just that mustache. Like, the left side just always sticks out for some reason. It's weird. Okay, that'll help mitigate it. Why is that? Why is it so odd? I don't know. It's just weird. It's peculiar. It's gotta be the nose. What the heck is with it? They just like, here's the thing. You gotta deal with it. Okay. That looks better. It's fine if I can keep it better. I guess I have to deal with that.
I just hope I can help.
Oh god, no, it's worse.
I just hope I can help.
What the frick is with the mustache?
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
Yeah, it's right here. It's like the mouth has to be moved slightly. What the frick?
I just hope I can help.
What the hell, man?
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
Dude. They were not caring about, like, facial hair at all. It just looks so bad. Is it the cheeks?
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
No, cheeks don't matter.
You leave me no choice.
No, it don't matter. What the heck? There's gotta be a way to change it. There's gotta be.
You leave me no choice.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
It's so annoying.
How much is this going to cost me exactly? I just hope I can help.
You leave me no choice.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
So annoying.
You leave me no choice.
I have to literally change the facial hair. That is dumb. That is so dumb.
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
So that one, it's perfectly normal, and then the left side is all stupid. Why is it like that? Like, the developers of this game, man. Why?
Everything you've heard? Completely true.
It's not even hard, man. Like, I've seen people do better job at other games, which is what's sad about it.
I just hope I can help. Everything you've heard? Completely true.
If I didn't have a giant chin, which is what I kind of want for this guy, then like smaller than my work.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
What the heck? The left has that little bit right there, yet the right is perfectly fine. Why? I guess the left of his face is just jacked up. Whatever. Apply changes.
Well, I'm obviously in no position to judge.
I just hope it's better. Holy, wait, the heck? Tier 3. Jeez. Corruption. That's a lot of money. Yeesh. Level 18. Jeez. Ridiculous.
Oh, the mirror with care. It has been known to bite.
So this is tier 2 stuff, okay. Now that's a lot more manageable. Oh. Tier 2, okay. Hmm. Oh, cool. He sells tier 3 weapons. Tier 3 armor schematic. Tier 2. Interesting. So he does sell tier 3, but it's only helmets, not chest pieces. Okay. Hmm. Oh, he sells unlimited amount. You just need a large amount of money. Jeez. Hmm. I guess there's no such thing as a tier 3 armor piece. Well, that's the case. Then I am going to get the heavy armor, mediums. I want to get the coat or mail. Oh, just has additional defenses, and this one just has. So this one's more defense based. This one's more utility. Okay. Guess let's get that. Let's see what I can make with that. If anything, let's come back to that. Yeah. We move onwards. Yeah, no, okay. Okay. We're going to Haven, though. But I don't know why I have to have a combat group, but okay. Unless we're gonna fight, which I don't know what we're gonna be fighting, but okay, let's do it. Okay. I think we're going to be deciding whether or not to help Templars or other people.
Greetings.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
It's because I'm a bull man.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
You mean the portal thing, or what?
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work, I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
This is...
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying. Yes?
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
I'm curious about the armor schematic again.
Come on, you've seen our
Somebody
maps.
got the guy for horses. Oh. I thought it would look different. Like... So instead of having like a tiny thing, I now have a... Ugh. It's kind of lame. Yeah, no, that's pretty lame in my opinion. Oh, whatever. Not bad. Cold resistance. Fire resist. Under hits. Range defense. Kind of want to get that, just for the color. But it's not useful for me because this is the defensive slot. Okay, so this is armor, which would be primary slots for armor. So this is just better for armor rating. Okay. Maybe I'll have it then. Let's look at that. Okay. Utility. Strength. Strength. Con. Any more utility based? Leather. Defensive. 1% chance on one person will win I'm hit. Okay. Jeez. Would be interesting. Oh. Yeah. It's kind of a bummer. Oh well.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay. Doubt it, but does Cassandra have anything to say? Wait, no, you're
Good luck sealing those rifts.
At least someone said it. Oh no, I got nothing.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies
Need something?
eternity.
Carry on.
I'm guessing my elf friend has nothing to say to me, so just kind of okay. Liliana, do you have anything new? Oh, how you doing? Going up.
We call the Templars, just like the rest of you.
Going down.
Even down in Orzammar?
Going up. Oh.
Friend, I've never even seen.
What are you doing?
Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
I'll leave you to your work.
I don't know if I had to pick between Templars and mages. Because I know a little bit about the mage one. I know about Templars, so I'm thinking Templar.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
Oh boy.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Yeah.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
That is
If
true.
some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Lots of crazy things going on. There's also a quest over here.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Okay then. Lots of things going on.
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased.
Shaman Gabal. Shall Okay. First things first.
Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate?
Several bards will play for her tomorrow night. We will have names soon enough.
Chantry remains. That makes more sense. I'd have to wait for the better opportunities. Cult of Droste. Ferelden has occupied by cultists who wish to teach dragon. One they believe to be Andraste reborn, but the cultists and the dragon were long gone the time Church arrived to build the temple. Just but there still may be undiscovered passages in the mountains containing the relics. Okay.
To work?
Your Inquisition says its order is against chaos, or is it even among the peers, he allows us to sign a polite refusal and nothing more. He manages a raid, spies are can arrest the refugees into moving somewhere else to win. Send a few patrols. I prefer to help the refugees. I'd rather send Liliana, but that one's for another day. Hard in Hightown, Barracks Revenge. Dude, Liliana is useful. The Sword Coast. Sword Coast unlocked. This is some troops. Gathering coins and her.
Let us begin.
Money very badly. Champions be dang it, I just used my power. Crud. Okay. Well, crap. That just happened. I guess we can do the, companion quests. Since I need more power anyway. Meet the Iron Ball at the Storm Coast. I'll do that later. Let's get these two for right now. Iron Ball would be nice to have, though. Oh, look, zombies. Interested. Let's do... what's her name first? Varric. Sandra and Solus. Okay. Useful information, but not. I don't have mounts yet. Come on, loading screen. Okay. Well, we're here.
Herald of Andraste, how much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Oh.
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're big. Real big. From the north, yeah? Ravane or... north. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Herald thingy, nice.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you? And what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Okay.
Why didn't you take their weapons?
Because no breaches. Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
Well, how about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you, I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Sure.
All right, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breaches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald. This will be grand.
That was a quick little thing. Nah, I'd like Varric. I like Varric as my range option. I do need a replacement for Solus. I'm not saying he's a bad character, it's just I'm already a magic person and I don't really need another one. No? Okay. Varric, you get whatever. Cassandra, you know what you're doing. Solus, buddy, you go. You're primarily like a lightning guy. Good. Nope. Next follower. Story content. Onwards. More loading screens.
Master Adar of the Inquisition.
A pleasure, sir. We so rarely have a chance to meet anyone new. It is always the same crowd at these parties. So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer, or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
The Inquisition. What a lot of pig shit. Washed-up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously. Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
The Inquisition is working to restore peace and order to Thedas.
Here comes the outsider, restoring peace with an army.
More like a squad. Or a
We
battalion.
know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a man of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests. You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lord, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
No, it's not like he betrayed anyone.
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
I think everyone from Orlais is kind of like the French or England peoples. British. I don't know. I think there's something like that.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming?
Yeah.
It's professional, of course.
Dang. It works out the way.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivienne.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Okay then. Well, that stuff happened. I don't know who I'm gonna pick. Templars or mages. I don't know. I'll probably say like a toll or something where you get, or like you guys pick instead. Be interesting to see. I might do that. I'd have to make it. But yeah. Okay, real quick. Let's see if we get any conversations in here. I don't think we do. Okay then. I don't think we do. Nice. Okay, I'm assuming the elf chicks in here based on personality.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Well, it's funny, right? Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid and smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, all chosen Lord Herald?
I mean, yeah. We'll succeed.
I'm committed to putting an end to this crisis, whatever it takes.
It's why I'm here, yeah? This is where it gets done, whatever it is. Can't do a bloody thing with everyone pissing themselves. Stupid everyone.
Stupid everyone. potions available.
At least we've got Inquisition troops out at regular. Giving those people...
What can I do for you?
Nothing new.
Goodbye.
I haven't really explored too much to where I would have unlocked any potions. Sun? No, Lily.
Have you seen Enchanted Vivienne? That's the picture.
Doubt it.
I'm listening.
No, you don't.
Later, then.
Merrick. I doubt it.
Need something?
Nope. Hey.
Your Enchanted Vivienne lives well. She remains.
You've never been to a circle, as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
My people know a thing or two about magic.
I had heard that magic practiced by the Kunari in Talvashoth was formidable, but I never had the chance to observe it myself. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
Let's see. If I remember everything from the first two games correctly, in the first game we basically saw how it was, and the potential danger that it could be, but it was stopped. In the second game, the tensions were high, and in the end it was essentially the mages, because they couldn't take it anymore, said screw it, and then chaos began. Because Templars are basically being like Soviet Union strict, from what I understood. I'm gonna choose the neutral one because I'm not sure who to pick still.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
Yeah.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
We will do all we can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
I'll use the change that.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Okie dokie.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. I have heard in my arms lies
to reverse the march.
You got anything new?
No, I do not think. Ah, Master Adar, may I have a word?
Sure.
What did you need?
Well, as you are Talvashoth, people have asked. You grew up outside the Canary homeland, but there is no easy way to ask your thoughts on the Q.
They're not mage, really.
I've met mages living under the Qun. Believe it or not, they trust magic even less than the Chantry.
Which indicates you have no reason to join them, and yet people ask how a Kunari could be Andraste's herald. It worries them if they believe it, and angers them if they do not. Convincing them of your good intentions will be tasking.
You'll think of something, Ambassador.
I hope so. It will be interesting. Strangely, your mercenary work is not so inflammatory. People are fabricating extravagant tales of your heroics.
Da-da-da.
I've been a sword for hire long enough. Let's put those days behind me. The faster you bury my old life, the better.
May I ask you one more question, Herald? For myself?
Sure.
Leliana found a letter from the captain of your last company, praising your skill in a particularly terrible battle. The letter doesn't mention what your part in the fight was.
I blew up a bridge. Got the enemy surrender. Yeah, it's a mage option. Let's do the mage option.
I cornered bandits we were chasing and convinced them to give themselves up or be devoured by pet demons. I conjured up a few wisps and they practically threw their weapons away.
If the Chantry had heard and mistook you for a Maleficarum, how daring. I hope life in Haven doesn't bore you compared to such exploits.
I'm not a fan of the demons. Not with you around. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
There are some people who've made staying worthwhile.
How wonderful. Oh, you must tell me who they are.
Just sigh.
Please tell me if you find something. You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero.
Okie dokie. Well. Now that we've progressed the campaign, we gotta think about this. Are we gonna pick Templars or are we gonna pick mages? That is the question here. Honestly, I don't know. Undo. You're not gonna be here after this.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. In my arms lies eternity.
But yeah, Templars or mages, that is... This is the question that must be answered, which it will be intended to be answered at a later date. Anywho, we'll see how it goes on. But, yeah.